What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Astros beat the San Francisco Giants 7-3 in the opening game of a three-game series, 3-7 today, as Astros hitting was amazing tonight. Pitching was solid, especially where it was basically a bullpen game the whole day. But Luis Garcia got hurt in the first in the first inning. Only 8 pitches for Luis Garcia in this one. He leaves early, and Bielak has to relieve him. Bielak actually goes 4 innings, did pretty solid in 4 innings. Probably one of his most solid outings with the Astros in his Astros time, and he did really solid as well. And Astros get the win 3-7, but the Astros have some problems. They do, because Urquidy, he's gone to the IL. He's put on the 15-day IL. Now there's a strong chance Luis Garcia could go to the IL as well. Astros got to figure out what they need to do on Wednesday. Tomorrow they have Hunter Brown on the mound against the Giants. And with Hunter Brown on the mound against the Giants, he could provide at least 6. Hopefully, I think his last setting, he was 5.1 or 5 something, but hopefully Brown could provide 67. But you don't have a lot of guys available. Blanco, he's not going to be available to start tomorrow because he's not going to be able to come off the bullpen tomorrow, because he's a guy who possibly could be the guy to start off on Wednesday or eat a couple innings on Wednesday. And then also Bielak, he's not going to be available tomorrow. Maton's not going to be available tomorrow. He went 2. I would think Presley's not available tomorrow for the Astros, with him pitching back-to-back days again. He saved yesterday's ball game, and he got it to save today. I would think Neres won't be available. I don't know. The Astros bullpen, they need some really good innings from Hunter Brown tomorrow, and maybe Seth Martinez pitches after that. Just throwing out some names, and then I don't know who would pitch the 9th. Maybe Stanek again, but some names who could come in for the Houston Astros to potentially be if Luis goes on the IL. 3 guys that the Astros could bring in is Sean Dubin, Forrest Whitley, or JP France. The Astros are gonna bring in a guy that's on the 40-man and can eat up some innings, and those are 3 guys. If I'm the Astros, I'm giving it to Forrest Whitley. He's a guy. He's a guy we haven't seen him make his major league debut yet, and I think this could be the time for Forrest Whitley to maybe possibly make his major league debut. So this might be the time for Forrest Whitley, but without Urquidy and now possibly without Luis Garcia, the Astros got to figure out who's going to be the 3rd and 4th, the 4th and 5th starter for the Houston Astros, because now you're going to have the lineup kind of change around. Valdez will still be the number 1 starter, so will Javi being at 2. I think Hunter will probably transform from the 5th pitcher to the 3rd pitcher as long as these 2 guys are out. And then 4th pitcher, there's a chance Bielak could become the 4th pitcher in the lineup, and then maybe 5th is whoever they call up if Garcia goes to the IL. But Astros got to figure this out if Garcia is going to be going to the IL with that shoulder discomfort. Same injury for both of them. Both have right shoulder discomfort, but yeah. So hopefully this will be all okay for this is fine. It's no big deal. These guys aren't going to be out for a long time. Well, hopefully Garcia won't be out for a long time. We don't know that we don't know that yet, but it's going to be interesting to see who the Astros call up. It's going to be interesting how the Astros play these next 2 games with the bullpen kind of being used up and possibly kind of maybe needing a bullpen day on Wednesday. With the bullpen kind of tired right now. They're not, fully gassed off, but a lot of guys have played a lot of innings over the last couple of days, with Bielak playing 4, Maton playing 2 today. So, yeah, I think these next 2 games are going to be interesting for the Astros. So 7-3 is the final score in this one. Astros did hit the ball amazing today. Pitched well too. Only gave up 5 hits in this ball game. Final score 3-7. 5 hits for the Giants, 10 for the Astros. 0 errors in this ball game. Win goes to Stanek. He's 2-1 on the year. He pitched the 7th inning for the Astros and 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 0 strikeouts, and decent outing for Stanek. Loss goes to Hijili, and I hope I said that right. He's 1-1 on the year. He gave up a 5-run 7th inning. So amazing 5-run 7th inning for the Houston Astros as they score. It was tied going into the 7th at 2, and then the Astros make it a 5-run game in the 7th inning with a whole ton of RBI singles, 3 RBI singles, 1 RBI double, and a ground out to third, RBI ground out for Abreu. So loss goes to him, giving up 5 runs in the 5th inning and 3 walks as well. And then the scoring summary: Jose Abreu gets the May started off after kind of a little bit of a rough April. Single to center, Dubon scored, and it's 1-0. Then in the 3rd inning, Jock Peterson homer to right, 399 feet. Wade Jr. scored, and it's 2-1. But then the Astros, Mauricio Dubon hit a RBI single. Myers scored. Dubon to second, Maldonado to third, 2-2, and that ties the game up for the Astros. Then Dubon again. In the 7th inning, Dubon doubles to right. Myers scored. So Dubon drives in Myers twice today. Myers scored 2 runs today, and both were drived in by Dubon. And it's 2-3. It's 2-2 then. 2-3 then. And then in the 7th inning, after that, Bregman singled to right. Dubon scored 2-4. Then Abreu in the 7th inning. After Jordan walk, Abreu grounded. Yeah, so then Bregman hit the single. Jordan was walked, and then Abreu. There was a wild pitch. Both runners got to scoring position. So runners at 3rd and 2nd, and then Abreu grounded out to 3rd. Bregman scored easily on the play, and it's 2-5. Second RBI for Abreu on the day, and then Pena singled to right. Alvarez scored. Tucker to 3rd, 2-6. Then Corey Jolks singled to right. Tucker scored. Pena to 3rd, and it's 2-7. Then in the 8th inning, Wade Jr. homer to right, 350 feet, 3-7. And that is it for the scoring of this game. Dubon, excellent day for today. After going 0-for-8 in the last 2 games, after coming off a 20-game hitting streak, Dubon was excellent today. Singled to center in the 1st inning. Singled for an RBI in the 5th inning. RBI double in the 7th inning with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs today. Excellent bounce back after the last 2 outings by Dubon. And an off day. So he got the day off. Maybe was a little bit tired, and some rest is what Dubon needed, and proved that tonight with the win. With the excellent hitting, going 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Bregman 1 for 5 today with a RBI single in the 7th inning, his 13th RBI of the year. Dubon with his 2 RBIs tonight, 3rd and 4th RBIs of the season, by the way. And Bregman gets RBI single, and that was his only hit. 1 for 5 for Breggy today. 0 for 2 for Jordan today. Got on base, though, and his on-base percentage has been amazing this year. 6 innings. In the 6th inning, he was hit by pitch. In the 7th inning, he walked in the 7th and scored a run in the 7th inning as well. And then Jose Abreu was 1 for 4 in this ball game with RBI single in the 1st inning, and RBI ground out in the 7th inning, and had 2 RBIs. His batting average is down to .235 though, which compared to his batting average earlier in the season, had like early April, mid-April, way better than how it's doing now. So, yes, he got off to a great start with the RBI single, but still not doing that great. Kyle Tucker, 0 for 3 today. He was intentional walked in the 7th inning, but that was it. And he scored a run off when he got on base with the intentional walk. Jeremy Pena was 2 for 4 today. He singled to right in the 6th inning. Now he moved back down in the order today with Dubon coming back. Pena led off last night. He's in the 6th spot today. 2 for 4 for Pena. Singled to right in the 6th inning. Alvarez the 2nd. And then an RBI single in the 7th inning. Corey Julks was 1 for 4. Had the RBI single to end the Astros' amazing 5-run 7th inning. That was it for Corey. Then Jake was 1 for 3 today. Keeps his good hitting alive. Had a single in the 5th inning to left and a walk in the 7th. And scored 2 runs. Was 1 for 3. Then Maldonado got on base today with a reach on an infield single to shortstop. Myers is second. So Maldonado was 1 for 4. His batting average is getting better after going 2 for 3 last night. Now his batting average is up to 162. So, yeah, it's pretty decent. And with Pena's RBI that is RBI number 17 for Pena on the year. So Garcia, he did nothing in this 8 pitches. He had 8 pitches, had 5 strikes, and gave up 1 hit, 0 outs. Bielak came in. 4 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs given up, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Really solid pitching by Brandon Bielak. And it was on a 75 pitch limit, so Astros couldn't use him for much longer, and that's why he only went 4 innings. Then 2 innings for Phil Maton. He had 18 pitches and 12 strikes. It just absolutely was amazing, this one. And in his 2 innings with a 0.60 ERA in this one, and just got through his 2 innings, get us through the first 6 with Bielak and Maton, and move on to Stanek in the 7th, who got the win. Got to the inning real quick, 11-pitch inning for Stanek. And Monterio in the 8th inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run. That was the home run by Wade Jr., but did have 2 strikeouts. Then Presley gets this. No, I don't think Presley did get a save. No, Presley didn't get a save tonight. But Presley did go the 9th and gave up 1 hit, but did get 1 strikeout, and the Astros get the win 3-7. Yeah, great performance for the Astros, but like I said, the Astros have some things to figure out if Garcia is going to be going to the IL, but they got some time to figure that out. But not a lot of time, because Wednesday you got a game where you don't really have a productive starter yet. I mean, you could start Valdez, but it's really not likely after him pitching on Friday. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a really hard decision for Dusty if we're just saying, if Garcia goes to the IL, it's going to be a hard decision for Dusty on who they call up. Is it Whitley, JP France, or Sean Dubin? I think all 3 guys can provide innings for you. Forrest Whitley's a guy who's been one of your top prospects for years and has never played, so that's why I'm leaning towards him. And we'll see what the Astros end up doing. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy their thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.